Hi, I'm Avilash, mountain guide with White Magic Adventure Travel. This is a PAC. This is what we carry on all our high altitude trips, and I'll quickly show you how we use it when we have patients suffering from altitude sicknesses. It could be AMS, it could be HAPE, it could be HACE, a very handy equipment to carry on high altitude trips. Okay, so that's the main bag. It comes with the foot pump. There's this pipe for the pump, and there is a repair kit which comes with some patching material, some glue, and some instruction material. One booklet in Hindi and one in Nepali and one in English. Okay, so before we put a patient inside this hyperbaric chamber, we try to find a flat ground on the mountain. If there isn't any flat ground, there are these loops on the back. We can use one of the slings, anything to anchor the patient, the bag to the slope. So you could just anchor this to the back. There are different loops here. And this can go onto any one of the rocks or to one of the anchors on the, if it's snow, you could use one of the anchors you are carrying for the climb. Before you spread this on the ground, you want to make sure that there are no sharp objects on the ground, no sharp stones, broken glass and stuff like that. And if we have say plastic sheet, you can spread this on ground. And then for insulation, we could have one of the mattresses. Yeah. And then comes the bag over it. Now if you see the bag, it's basically one big cylindrical chamber which has got one zip up on the top. The patient goes in like that linearly inside, feet pointing that side, and he'll have the zip towards his face. These are small glass windows for the patient to communicate with the rescuer outside, right? There are these two. There's this inlet valve here. This is where, just bring me the pump. So that's the inlet valve. There is an auto release valve. Once the pressure reaches 2 pounds per square inch inside the chamber, it starts deflating on its own. And then there is a release valve, which when you want to get the patient out, you release the pressure inside and bring him down, right? The patient goes in from here, right? This chamber also has instructions both in Nepalese and in English. Very important to follow the instructions on the manual. Okay, so can I have a voluntary patient here? Anyone? Okay, Rakesh, good. Come. Okay. Very important when you get in and while you are coming out, that you equalize the pressure in your ears, right? So yeah, shut your nose, shut your lips, try to equalize the pressure, right? And then if there's any problem, please let us know, communicate through your hands, you know, and we'll do the needful. Okay, before you get in, we'll have a carry mat for you for some insulation. Also, yeah, your clothing should be such, if you're feeling hot, you shouldn't be wearing too much. Just in case, if sometimes the weather changes very quickly, you don't need to wear it, but just in case if you want. Yeah.
I will not go inside the sleeping bag.
Yeah, just lie on top. Yeah, if you feel cold. Also, you have a water bottle inside and a puke bag, just in case. Yeah, if you're really sick, you want to throw up. Yeah. So come on in. Yeah, we can take your shoes off.
Okay.
If there's any problem, please let us know. Okay. Right?
कैप सर का ये
ठीक है. Cap is good. Cap is good. Cap is good. Cap is
थोड़ा ये कान हाँ कुछ अपने सर okay
One second, Rakesh, just give you a little bit of a head raise. Yeah. It's tough to pump. The altitudes you could also use trekking poles for support. So it's come down to 3943 from about 4.5.
3096.
3096. Yeah. So that's already a height drop of 1500 meters, and it'll come down further, a little more. Now as it gets really tight, now once the pressure inside is 2 pounds per square inch, the auto release valve will start hissing. So just watch out for that sound. Slowly. Now yeah, so the release valve, the pressure has already gone up to 2 pounds per square inch. Now once it has reached that, you need to continue pumping air inside.
2655.
2655, yeah, that's great. Now once that's achieved, you continue pumping the air inside at the rate of 1 pump per 5 seconds. Yeah, you want to flush out all the extra carbon dioxide inside and give him fresh oxygen all the time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the extra pressure will always keep coming out. Now depending on the severity of the condition of the patient, you can have him inside for long periods. You can have it, like if it's just AMS, you can have it him inside for about an hour, and if it's HAPE or HAZE, you can keep him inside for 5 to 6 to 8 hours. It's just that when you keep a person inside for longer hours, you have to monitor them, you have to keep bringing them out every hour or so, and then keep putting them back inside. Very useful piece of equipment. This is in fact much better than carrying oxygen along, because this thing will never run out of oxygen. You always have to pump the oxygen inside. You can keep the patient inside for many hours. The only disadvantage though is that you cannot make the patient travel while he's inside this chamber. Yeah, so you'll have to get the patient out to have him travel to lower altitudes, but you can always stabilize the condition of the patient before you do that, keeping him inside the PAC. Okay, now once I'll have a look at the patient again. Altitude, it's dropped down to 2646. Okay, cool. Now when you want to bring the patient out, you should not zip him out, because the pressure suddenly drops and the patient can injure his eardrums. So again, as we put him inside, we'll slowly release the pressure with this release valve here, and we'll slowly let the pressure come down to normal. Yeah, you can see this sound. Sometimes there is condensation. When it's really cold, there is condensation on these glass windows. At that time it's handy if the patient has a piece of cloth to wipe it out. Also, while deflating, you should ask the patient to keep equalizing the air pressure inside. This PAC supplemented with drugs like Dimox, nifedipine and dexamethasone and all is a bomb-proof method to treat patients from altitude-related sicknesses. Hey, thank you, Rakesh. How are you? Good. Pumped up to climb Thelu now? Or the Shivling?
Yeah!
It feels, initially I think it feels a little claustrophobic because you're inside a bag and you're getting zipped up and closed. And that's one feeling you get. And the other feeling you get is the pressure inside on the eardrums.
Right.
Other than that, I think it's very comfortable. I think, and you could, definitely see the pressure increase in the altitude drop.
Right.
It dropped almost, I think, about 1600.
Yeah, 2,600 meters.
2,600 meters, and I think it's pretty comfortable. I think important for the person to keep communicating
Right.
on how is he feeling
Yeah.
versus the person who is outside. And I think otherwise, I think a great equipment, great equipment, and I think it would be a great lifesaver in case if there's an emergency like this. And like you mentioned, instead of carrying oxygen bottles, you could use this, anchor it, and use it very well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rakesh.
Thank you.
Thank you.